Hello, YouTube. How you doing? It's Friday night. What's going on in the YouTube world? What is going on? Let me know. Hold on, you guys. I got to turn on my Do Not Disturb. What is going on in YouTube world? Hello, I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. We have so much to cover, y'all, because Donald Trump has been showing his wide behind. Not in a good way, in a bad way that we don't even want to see it, y'all. So we got a lot to cover. So many disappointments. He's still trying to take food from the American people. He's a monster amongst the American people. He got to go. Donald Trump needs to be impeached badly. Hello, King Ellen. Hello, King LaSwan. How you doing? Happy Friday. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the blue hearts. I love you too, baby. I love you long time. Oh, we got a lot to cover, y'all. And Donald Trump is such a disappointment. He's going to go down in history as the worst president ever. They said it was Nixon and Reagan. No, 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 no. Donald Trump has outdone them in foolishness. He has outdone them with his foolishness. No, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Where is my, oh, it's right here. I'm still getting ready while I'm on here. Hello, 93S94. Hello. Yes, I'm glad y'all in here with me tonight. It is Friday. Donald Trump, he's asking the Supreme Court to block SNAP payments. Let me tell you something. I honestly believe Donald Trump has done something with that money. The money is not there when it should be there. He made sure Argentina have food and health insurance while the American people going without. I can't be a ride or die for somebody like that. There's nowhere in the world. I could never understand you, MAGA. I got love for you because I can't get to heaven hating. But I would never be a ride or die for somebody going to take food from babies, take food from the elderly, families. Really, Donnie? But you know what? God's going to handle Donald Trump. And I know a lot of people say, there's no God. Yes, it is. God is going to handle Donald Trump in the worst way possible. He's going down, y'all. Donnie is going down. The Michelin blimp is going down. Alan, I'm looking at what you sent me in my DM. I love you, Alan. It is going down, y'all. ICE got to go to. ICE needs to be arrested. I have a video to show y'all that they was strangling a father while he had his baby in his arms. And because he went in a seizure, when you somebody going to seizure and holding a baby, and then ICE is trying to pull you out your vehicle and you can't let go of the baby. Y'all, when I tell you this was horrible. ICE needs to be shut down real bad. Like we go together real bad. ICE needs to be shut down real bad. They are endangering the American people. Marjorie Taylor Greene, we're going to discuss her a little bit too. Jasmine Crockett. The main subject is Donald Trump because his presidency is going down the drain. Just flush him down the toilet, Lord. Take him and throw him in the ground and go ahead and throw dirt over him, please. We're tired, America. I'm going to compare him to the great President Barack Obama. And y'all said that Donald Trump has charisma. Where? Where's the charisma? He allowed one of his cabinet members to faint and he turned his back and just stand at the resident desk as if it wasn't nothing, as if that man didn't matter. And they was in there to discuss health. But one of your people fainted. What a bad example of the American leader. He should not be leading us because we'll be led to the ocean to drown. Donnie needs to go back to Florida and don't ever return to Washington. We don't want you, Donald Trump. We didn't ask for you. We didn't summon you neither. Don't come for me unless I come for you, and nobody came for Donnie. MAGA, at this point, you don't count. You got bad taste in everything you do. You showed us who you are and what you're about. Low IQ is you, MAGA. He begs the appeals court to allow him to starve America. Is that where we are right now, MAGA? Because MAGA, you in the food line. You at the food banks. I'm not. MAGA is at the food banks. But you voted that monster in that took food from your table. The red states get more food stamps than anybody. And my beautiful white people, y'all get more food stamps than anybody. 78% of you get more food stamps than anybody. And you voted in a monster that took from your children, your loved ones. And you still worship him like Jim Jones. God bless a child that got his own, and you ain't got your own, America. You out there in the food bank line, begging for food. Well, I'm going to eat me some good food when I get off this live. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. You wanted to hurt people so bad that you voted for somebody that would do your deeds. But didn't think about he going to do the deed on you. He mollywopped your life. Let's go ahead and get started. Hit that like button as you all are coming in. Everything I show is fair use, great for entertainment purposes, great for educational purposes, and great research. And we are doing research, baby. And everything I show you is fair use. And I always add a little comedy in there. So sit back and enjoy the ride. We're just kicking it, baby. One moment, please. Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing our justice right now. I can't get too excited about it because she'll let me down. But right now, I got to give the woman credit. She is the only one that came out of his pissy depends and want to get drunk off his piss anymore. That depends. The only one with Massey was never in there because he's trying to get the Epstein files released. And Marjorie Taylor Greene has joined him on this journey of getting the Epstein files released. We have to give people their flowers when they do the right thing, y'all. No, we ain't crazy about old Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she's doing the right thing. Take a listen.
Israeli citizen, you have government-funded health care and you have government-funded college. So why is America having to give Israel $3.8 billion? If they're doing so great and they're funding health care and college and their government is their economy is doing so well and their tax revenue is so good that they're less than $400 billion in debt, why is dead broke America having to send $3.8 billion? If you're an Israeli citizen, you have government-funded health care and you have government-funded college. So why is America having to give Israel $3.8 billion? If they're doing so great and they're funding health care and college and their government is their economy is doing so well and their tax revenue is so good that they're less than $400 billion in debt, why is dead broke America having to send $3.8 billion?
Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. America is broke. I truly believe, in my opinion, they have spent the SNAP money. Why would you want to keep appealing something when the American people are out here starving? They don't know how they're going to feed their families. Thanksgiving is just what, in a couple weeks or days or whatever you want to add it to be. Why? Because Donald Trump done something with that money. Yeah. He'd rather starve the American people, feed Argentina, feed Israel, take away your health care, but made sure Israel and Argentina got free health care. Yeah. We don't have free health care, America. No, we don't. It's a lie. The immigrants are not getting free health care. The MAGAs made that up. Dunny put it in their heads. And he took their heads and put them all the way down in his pissy diaper. And they got high, and they've been running around here high for some years now. Off of Dunny's pissy depends. One moment, please. Because of Donald Trump, ICE is abusing the American people. ICE is abusing immigrants that have come to our country. Donald Trump, your wife, Melania Trump, with the news all over the internet, she's an immigrant, boy. Your mama was an immigrant too. Your wife is an immigrant. She needs to be deported. She can't even speak good English, boy. You said y'all don't like people coming over here and don't speak in American English. Well, honey, Melania can barely speak. You can't understand the words she's saying. She plagiarized Michelle Obama's speech, and she couldn't even speak the words properly. Donnie, because of you, ICE is abusing people, choking them out, throwing them to the ground, breaking their arms, breaking their legs, all because of Donald Trump.
I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone. Look what they're doing. This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hand. She's having a seizure. Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure. And I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone.
He has a baby in his arms. This is America.
She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hand. She's having a seizure.
I just saw a comment. Joseph, Andrew, they are not illegal immigrants. In my opinion, Melania Trump is illegal because what did she get an Einstein visa for? Giving head to the Harlem Boys Choir? Are you kidding me? Keep that comment to yourself. Now let's look at the grimy Donald Trump and compare him to what a real president supposed to be like. Because Donald Trump don't fit the bill. Just because he got money, it was given to him by his daddy. He didn't strap up his, what y'all tell black people, strap up your boot straps. He didn't do that. He didn't get on no grind and make that money. He blew all his daddy's money. And then he did some dealings with Russia. Donald Trump is a slime ball, a bad example to children. So look at the examples comparing Trump to Obama.
This happens when I talk too long.
Look what Donnie does. He doesn't even go to aid anyone.
I got you. You're okay. This happens when I talk too long. And one illness. I got you. You're okay. This happens when I talk too long.
Only thing fat boy, the jolly green giant Donald Trump does is stand there. He has no compassion heart for the American people. That is one of his own. And he stood there. Didn't go to his aid. There's no love coming from Donald Trump for the American people. President Obama showed love, care, empathy. Trump doesn't have that. His pappy didn't teach him that. His pappy taught him to take and destroy black and brown people. Now he wants to appeal for people to get that snap. And that's you, MAGA. Red states, that's you. I'm not into food bank lines. You are.
Trump just filed an emergency appeal to a federal appeals court over his desire to let Americans starve. That's right. Americans on the SNAP program right now are not getting the money that they are supposed to get because Donald Trump is refusing to get it to them. And I wanted to show you Donald Trump's scam over the past few days. First, do you remember this post from Donald Trump just a few days ago where he said, "Our government lawyers don't think we actually have the legal authority to pay people their SNAP benefits." He said that 2 courts have issued conflicting opinions about what we can and cannot do. That was not true at all. Both courts told him to pay the damn SNAP benefits. And then he went on this whole tirade over here where he said, "It would be my honor. It would be my honor to pay SNAP benefits as long as I had the direction from the court that said..."
I'm going to stop this. We'll go back to this. God is good. You don't know God. Donald Trump is your God. MAGA maggot. You said, imagine being dumb enough to vote for Harris. Harris is highly educated, high IQ, and Donald Trump is low IQ. You dumb fool, buffoon in my chat. You voted for a man that takes from babies. You voted for a man that says abuse black and brown people. Get your ass out my chat. Get the fuck out. Throw him out, Alan. I don't need you for your view. Your mama didn't even want you. She threw you in the wastebasket, and your daddy went back and got you because he wanted a son. One moment.
Donald Trump just filed an emergency appeal to a federal appeals court over his desire to let Americans starve. That's right. Americans on the SNAP program right now are not getting the money that they are supposed to get because Donald Trump is refusing to get it to them. And I wanted to show you Donald Trump's scam over the past few days. First, do you remember this post from Donald Trump just a few days ago where he said, our government lawyers don't think we actually have the legal authority to pay people their SNAP benefits? Then he said that 2 courts have issued conflicting opinions about what we can and cannot do. That was not true at all. Both courts told him to pay the damn SNAP benefits. And then he went on this whole tirade over here where he said, it would be my honor. It would be my honor to pay SNAP benefits as long as I had the direction from the court that said I was allowed. I would love to. They just won't let me. Well, then the courts clarified. They said, yes, you have to pay the SNAP payments. Stop defying our order. And they even cited one of Donald Trump's posts as proof that he was intentionally violating their order. So what did Trump do next? Well, he and Vice President JD Vance were asked about this, and JD Vance said, oh, that was an absurd ruling. And then Trump said that Biden went totally crazy and gave SNAP to people that were able-bodied and said that this was not meant for that. SNAP has nothing to do if whether you're able-bodied or not. SNAP is for people who need it. And so then Trump ran and started begging a federal court to ask for an emergency block on the judge's order that he pay the 42 million American SNAP benefits for the month of November. But I thought it would be your honor to pay if just a judge told you that this was the right thing to do. Listen, this shouldn't be political. This shouldn't be a left versus right issue. It shouldn't be a Democrat versus Republican issue. This is a human issue. Pay people their damn SNAP benefits. Make sure to spread the word, make some noise, and listen to the latest episode of the Midas Touch podcast. It's available now anywhere you find audio podcasts. So Donald Trump just filed an
Please subscribe to Midas Touch Network, please. I love their YouTube channel. Amazing people. I didn't plan on coming on here and going off like I just did. I'm very passionate about the subject. I care and love people. I'm not rich and I still try to help. And for somebody to come in and make the comments that they're making, you can leave. Any negative comments, get out of my chat. I don't need you. I don't want you. Your mama didn't want you. Your daddy didn't want you. So your grandmother raised you. They sent you off to boarding school. You was worthless to them. They didn't want to see your face every day. Hello, Queen Victorious One. Thank you. I love you. So Dems call Republicans bluff. Yeah.
The Democrats just called the Republicans bluff on the shutdown, and the Republicans are immediately running scared. Like, they did not expect this to happen at all. So over the past few weeks, the Republicans have been asking the Democrats to agree to some sort of short-term fix to open the government. And so today, Chuck Schumer and the Senate Democrats decided to do this. They said that they would offer a simple compromise. Let's extend the affordable health care subsidies for 1 year. Let's make it temporary, and let's open the government. Now, we all, of course, want these subsidies to be permanent, but the strategy behind this move is obvious. What it does is it positions a vote on these affordable care subsidies next, right around the time of the midterm elections. And so now this leaves 2 possible outcomes. Either the Republicans reject this outright, which shows that they are completely unserious about negotiating with the Democrats, or it opens the government, extends the healthcare subsidies so people could get the care that they need right now, and then forces a vote right around the times of the 2026 midterms, which would be absolutely devastating for the Republicans. Frankly, either outcome here would be very bad for the Republicans. It puts them in a very tight spot. Which is why you see Republicans panicking right now and saying absolutely not, like Senator Roger Marshall, who said, it's a horrible idea. We might as well go home and start over again. It's disappointing that they think this is what is going to open the government. Meanwhile, Republican Senate Majority Leader John Thune says that this offer is a non-starter. As our editor-in-chief Ron Filipkowski wrote, Democrats, let's reopen the government today, extend the health insurance subsidies for 1 year, and then let the voters decide in the midterms if they want to extend them further or cancel them. Republicans, hell no. So there you go. Ball's in your court, Republicans. Remember to spread the word, follow this account for more, and listen to the Midas Touch podcast. We've got a new episode out right now. So the Democrats...
The Republicans are being ran by a bunch of old folks. What I'm liking about the new Dems right now, they moving the oldie goldies out, and they bringing in the younger ones. I'm 52 years old. I'll be 52 this month. I'm an oldie goldie. I like the Jasmine Crockett's. I like the AOC. I like the redhead Caucasian woman. Beautiful woman. All of them are beautiful queens. It's a lot of them that I love. I love Elizabeth Warren. She's cool. She still got that youthful thing going. She understands politics. She's not like my girl Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump got nothing but a bunch of rich old white men in the Republican Party. They would not be able to redeem themselves from this. They got so whipped Tuesday night, they can't come back from it. And they doing things the old ways of an old white rich man that's gonna hurt them. The money did not buy their way. Cuomo was backed by all these billionaires, and he still couldn't whip Madani, a Muslim, yes, a Muslim brown man. Thank you, Jesus. A Muslim brown man that y'all got a problem with. And you got a problem with him, that's why he won. Because he showed y'all it didn't take those billionaires to win. It took belief in his faith that he could do it. He didn't show fear not one time, because fear cannot operate in the love of our Lord and Savior. Fear and faith don't operate together. He had faith and he won. These past few months, the Republican Party did America so wrong. You empowered the Democrats. We went out there in numbers. Even some of the MAGAs don't want to admit it, but they voted too against the red team. They voted against that savior, Donald Trump, and we whipped the Reds. We got a blue wave going on. Put some blue waves in my chat right quick. Put some blue waves in there for mama. Come on now. I'm serving you the good. Come on now. Put some blue waves in my chat. And it ain't about racism. But you know what? I'm going to be real and nasty with you right quick. Because Donald Trump said black women nasty. They say I'm nasty. Nasty boy. All right. It is about race. Because Donald Trump is angry. He's angry with the black educated woman. He's angry with all black educated women because he's not highly educated. He's low IQ. He's dumb as a bag of rocks. He's so dumb his own mama spoke low of him because she knew her son was a piece of pig manure. Just like you, MAGA. Pig manure. You've been taking your paper thin lips and putting them on Dunny for quite some time. You don't even know who you are. You forgot your trailer park trash. All you know, you in his pissy depends. You can't be saved. Pouring love into you doesn't work because all your heart know is hate. So when I tell you I love you, you can't even comprehend it. It's the love of God, but you don't know God. You know Donald Trump. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. You're illiterate, MAGA. I graduated from a college, baby. Dean's List. In a couple of weeks, you're going to call me doctor, bitches. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I'm going to throw shade at these MAGAs. They don't understand greatness because their daddy ain't shit. One moment, please. So Trump reversed course and will pay full SNAP benefits because he had to be forced. It's not from his heart. He don't understand love. He don't love. He hates.
We have breaking news right now. The Trump administration will now fully fund SNAP benefits for the month of November. And actually, people who rely on SNAP benefits have actually started to get money on their EBT cards. This is a good thing, but the Trump administration did still have that emergency appeal on file, filing that emergency appeal to try to block having to pay out SNAP benefits. But a new memo issued within the last couple of hours from the United States Department of Agriculture. It says that FNS, referring to a division, the Food and Nutrition Service at USDA, is working towards implementing November 2025 SNAP benefits. And so now we're in a situation where Americans will get some SNAP benefits. Governor Hochul in New York says that people are essentially going to get SNAP benefits. I've had multiple messages from folks in the past hour who says that they have finally gotten SNAP benefits. It was a week late, but they've gotten it. So this is some good news. I feel like we're flip-flopping back and forth. We'll see what happens next. Spread the word. Follow along, stay updated on all the news that you need to know about. I will have much more to come soon. We have breaking news right now.
The Trump administration is a piece of shit. Not only do they smell like Donald Trump's poop, they eat his poop, in my opinion. Every time Mike Johnson get up there and lie, he's eating Donnie's poop. Oh, he's used to tossing salad anyway. He love a man's brown hole. Or should I say black hole?
Well, let me answer both the jdvance piece and the other piece. This is as a result of us continuing to push legally with the judge, and the judge ruling that no longer would there be a partial payment, but the full payment. And the moment we got that ruling, Secretary Arkush went into action, pushed that button, and got the dollars flowing again, the federal dollars. And look, as for jdvance, I mean, I got to say, look, I think America has a president and a vice president that don't give a damn about all Americans. They have made that crystal clear. And I mean, at least with Donald Trump, he's transparent about that. jdvance is a total phony. And let me explain why. jdvance rose to some prominence by writing a book about growing up in Appalachia, where there's a whole lot of people who get SNAP. He made millions of dollars on the backs of telling their stories, and then he turned his damn back on those very people who he likes to write about and claim as his own. Here's another thing jdvance claims. He claims to be a person of faith. I know my Bible, and my Bible teaches us that we are to love thy neighbor, and we are to feed the hungry. Deuteronomy says, if you see a person who is in need, you don't give them a clenched fist, you open up your hand. So for jdvance now to turn around after claiming all these things his whole life and literally go to court to stop hungry people from eating, that is not only phony, it is shameful. And this is who is leading America today. And folks got to wake up and realize the people who are leading in America quite literally want to keep people hungry. And you'll excuse me for getting emotional about it, but when I see hungry people in my state who are hungry because of jdvance's bullshit politics, that makes me angry. And that's why I went to court. And that's why we're funding SHARE. And that's why we're putting dollars back on people's SNAP cards, because that's what the people of Pennsylvania deserve, and America deserves better than jdvance.
You guys going to court?
Well, let me answer both the jdvance.
America deserves better than jdvance and Donald Trump. We deserve VP Kamala Harris, the true winner, because Donald Trump said the election was rigged in his favor. And I'm not making it up, MAGA. He said it from his D-suckers that it was rigged in his favor. He's not a good man. He's a monster sitting behind the resident desk in the Oval Office, which he has ghettoed the Oval Office up. I have never seen something more ghetto in my life than all that. Plated gold all over the place. It looks a hot mess. It looked just like him. Trash. Blubberbutt. Donald Trump. Trump files emergency. I already showed y'all that. I apologize. I didn't realize I showed y'all that already. But one moment, okay?
You have to be a massive piece of shit to withhold food from hungry people. You have to be an even bigger piece of shit to be the leader of those people, the president of the United States, where your moral duty is to protect American safety. That's your first job. And you are withholding food from them. And the reason this guy is doing that is so that Democrats will allow healthcare subsidies to expire. And when that happens, millions of Americans will lose their healthcare. Millions more will see their monthly rates go up hundreds or thousands of dollars. This creature is withholding food as a weapon to take healthcare away, all from his own people that somehow he got elected to lead. And he was chosen to protect these people. And he is hurting them on purpose for his own political gain. Fuck this guy. You have to be a massive piece of shit to withhold food from hungry people. You have to be.
I love this guy. You have to be a massive piece of shit to withhold food from the American people. I've never seen anything like this in my 52 years on God's green earth. I thought Reagan was bad. No. Even Bush Sr. was bad. No. I like Junior. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a Republican, but I did like him. He did some shitty things too, but not like Donald Trump. Not at all. Donald Trump is foul. Nothing about him is great. And he told y'all he gonna make America great. Is it great yet, MAGA? Tell mama, is it great yet? I might just give you some breast milk if you be kind. Mama gonna feed you. Because your daddy ain't feeding you. Trump won't feed you anything. He's taking your food away. Is America great yet, MAGA? Talk to mama, baby. Is America great yet? I don't think so. Not when you're trying to take away from the American people and you supply food and health insurance for Argentina and Israel and leave the American people hanging. We're going to listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene again. One moment, please. One moment. Let's listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene tell it on Donald Trump. You are losing your health insurance because you're not going to be able to afford it. You wasn't going to have food because he was trying to take it from you, baby. He stopped your SNAP, MAGA, Snaggletooth Beavers. Listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Israeli citizen, you have government-funded health care and you have government-funded college. So why is America having to give Israel $3.8 billion? If they're doing so great and they're funding healthcare and college and their government is their economy is doing so well and their tax revenue is so good that they're less than $400 billion in debt, why is dead broke America having to send $3.8 billion? If you're an Israeli citizen, you have government-funded healthcare and you have government-funded college. So why is America having to give Israel $3.8 billion? If they're doing so great and they're funding healthcare and college and their government is...
But we don't get funded those things, MAGA. I come in here and I preach daily. And it's like talking to a brick wall. Low IQ. MAGA low IQ. Donald Trump is low IQ. Even Pete Hegseth, a lot of that cabinet, the MAGA Republicans don't even qualify for the jobs that they have. They don't have the education, baby. Don't you try to argue with me about that because they ain't got it, baby. Donnie doesn't have it neither. Low IQ. Overweight. Not a walking billboard for health. Donnie is not a walking billboard for health. No. So why were they having a health meeting? Because he fit the bill of everything that Dr. Oz was saying. Hold on, let me find that. Dr. Oz. Donald Trump is way overweight. Everything Dr. Oz was speaking against is done. Let me find that video. Hold on. Donald Trump is the biggest, fattest president that ever been in that office. Overweight Donnie. Hold on. Because, honey, when you hear Dr. Oz speaking, it makes you wonder. What is that video? Hold on. It makes you wonder. Did he not look at the man in the Oval Office? I have so many videos, y'all. I got to look for it. Because Donald Trump is sitting there, overweight, maybe allegedly frontal dementia. Everything Dr. Oz was talking about is pretty much done. He's not a walking billboard of health at all. Cankles and all. Smelling and all. I've saved so much I can't even find it. I got too much saved in my thing. Hold on. Miami. Just a moment. Okay, listen to this. Now, the jokes write themselves.
People can sleep again because they can breathe. That's when they go to
Look
bed.
at Trump,
Folks
sleep.
whose knees don't hurt. People don't have heart attacks, renal failure, dementia. All the things we know are associated with obesity and much more. People can sleep again because they can breathe. That's when they go to bed. People can sleep again because they can breathe. That's when they go to bed. Folks whose knees don't hurt. People don't have heart attacks, renal failure, dementia. All the things we know are associated with obesity and much more. People can sleep again because they can breathe. That's when they go to bed. People can.
I'd be damned. Because everything he said applies to Donald Trump. Cankles. Matt Cankles. He like McDonald's. That's why he's overweight. Girdle and all, honey. He should have been a queen, a drag queen. He's a drama queen, I know that. He should have been a drag queen because he wears makeup, a girdle, things in his shoe to give him some inches, hair pieces and all. Donnie should have been a girl. Yeah. He should have been a girl. Yeah. Hit that like button for me. Come on now, stop playing in my face.
I was on Obamacare for 9 years. I'm a real estate agent. We're contract laborers. We don't get benefits. I got free checkups and $35 prescriptions. That ain't bad. In 2019, I had to go to the emergency room. The bills added up to almost $17,000. But the final bill I paid was $1,500. That is a big, hairy deal. Democrats spent 427 days debating Obamacare before they passed it. They accepted 160 amendments from Republicans, including removing the public option, which would have made it work a little more like Medicare and saved a shit ton of money. Republicans debated the big, beautiful bill for 2.5 days and accepted 0 amendments from the Democrats. But this is the Republican brand. Anything for 97% of Americans, no, we don't have money for that. But another tax break for billionaires, sure, we've got money for that. And don't forget, King Donald is suing America for $230 million because he kept committing crimes and got caught. We also get to turn his bride from Qatar into Air Force One to the tune of about $1 billion. I was on Obamacare for 9 years. I'm a real estate agent.
And y'all talk about Obama didn't do anything. It benefited white folks more than it benefited black and brown people. He's living proof. Donald Trump's not doing any of that for you. He's playing in your face. He's peeing on your leg and telling you it's raining. But MAGA don't know the difference because they've been drinking that Jim Jones Kool-Aid so long.
Yes, news right now, Donald Trump is changing up his rebrand, saying we should stop talking about affordability because it's a, quote, partisan con. He doesn't want you talking about affordability. Just one day after he said that he was going to embrace the term affordability, how it's a new word for him, and how his political advisors say that was going to be his primary focus heading into 2026. But now he's saying, no, we should not talk about affordability. Why, he says? Because an average meal at Walmart for Thanksgiving is 25% lower, according to him, this year than it was last year. But what he doesn't tell you is that when comparing the Walmart meal from last year to this year, there are 6 less products in the Walmart meal this year. And last year's meals were name brand products. This year is great value products. So that's why it's 25% less, not because the cost of goods is actually any less. But Trump now doesn't want you talking about affordability. He's not going to talk about affordability. He says it's a con. So one day after saying he's going to talk about it, he's no longer talking about it. The rebrand continues. I'll provide you more updates. Spread the word. Follow along for more and subscribe to my Substack. Link in bio to support my work.
He don't want you talking about it because you're telling the truth on him. See, Donnie can't handle the truth. He wants you to believe his lies. And if you don't believe his lies, he get angry. He gets so angry, he pisses in his pants. He even poops sometimes. And people can hear while standing on the stage while he's at the podium. He just poops in his diaper. That big fat baby. Bless him, Lord.
My grandmother always said, be careful of the grave you dig for somebody else because you just might fall in there. And that's what has happened to Republicans. Republicans dug a hole for liberals, and they ended up burying their own voters in that. Conservatives have spent years trying to build a political booby trap to stop liberal progress. Wanted to rig districts, break the voting rights, block bills, and create like all this political suffering, right? Because the end goal was to own the libs. See, here's the funny part to me. The people that are really getting owned by and large by all of this stuff are Republicans. Republican voters can't get SNAP. Republican voters are losing their health care. Republicans are literally watching their schools and jobs disappear right in front of them. They're being played like a cat batting around a toy. You know what I mean? Like, look at Texas. Texas tried to pull that stunt to get rid of Democratic seats. Oh, then California said, oh, you want to play? All right, cool. But California did it the right way. They took it to the voters. And the voters said, hell yeah. Now Republicans are nervous again because they know they started this domino effect. Folks are waking up and they're tired of struggling. They're tired of listening to people on TV who have money tell them, oh, no. Don't believe your lying eyes. Your struggle makes you American. All of this was about trolling Democrats. And listen, trolling don't pay the bills. Trolling don't feed your family. Republicans have backed themselves into a corner because they started a fight. They wrote a check with their mouth that their ass can't cash. So my question is, are Republican voters going to finally wake up to the fact that the party, the people that they've been voting for actually want to keep them poor and oppressed? It seems like they've gone so far trying to punish everybody else. They're incapable of seeing that not only are they punishing their people don't even see it. It's insane. My grandmother always said,
MAGA dig a hole for black and brown people, but you fell in it. Food banks are there to help people. Yes, they are. And many of us have been there. But I tell you what, MAGA, you dig the hole, but I'm not falling in it. Because when I get off of here, I'm going to eat my food I went in the grocery store and bought. While you stand in the food line and you say, I'm a welfare queen, I don't even get any government help. Haven't gotten anything from the government in many years. I even paid my own way to go to college, baby. Honey, I didn't get that free funding they give to people. I paid my own way. Sure hell did. Yeah, this beautiful black woman paid her own way and graduated and earned so many other things since then. And they're gonna receive more this month. Things you would never be able to get. And I'm a black woman. Because black women are resilient. They don't give up. No matter what's going on and hardship hit me, I keep going. And how do I do it? Because of God, not Donald Trump. He ain't my savior. Jesus Christ. He lives in me. Jesus Christ lives in you. But you decided to choose Donald Trump over Jesus Christ. You don't want to operate in love. That's why you cannot understand when I say I love you. You follow behind a man that spews hate daily. You follow behind a man that's having children removed from their families. You follow behind a man that took food from your table. Yeah, you food stamp bandits, MAGA. There's nothing wrong with getting food stamps, but MAGA talk mad shit on my chat. So I come for your throat, and I ain't taking my foot off. Do you remember the movie Help? Let me make you a pie, MAGA. I want to make you a pie. I'm good at making pies. I'm excellent at cooking. Go watch some of my videos. I am the best cook, and I make the most amazing pies. Eat my shit. One moment, please. You need to go watch the movie Help. I will make you happy. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing in my chat? Let's see what y'all talking about. Thank you so much, King Ant Banks. Thank you. CH, yes, wear your crown proudly. I make pies. I make them a good old pie. You know, like The best pie ever. Go watch the movie Help. Hello, King Abram. How you doing? Hello, King. Scott. Scott, you want me to make you a nigger pie? Eat my shit. All right. Dynamic Solutions. And I'm proud of you. If that's who you love, you need your brain cleaned with bleach. Didn't Donnie tell you how to drink bleach during COVID? Eat my shit. King Allen says, at Abram, you can easily get an account. Let me see. 93S94 says, MAGA melting like snowflakes all week, honey. Yeah, because they got mollywopped at the voting booths. The blue wave is real, baby. Honey. And in 2026, the Dems will take over that too. And Donald Trump will be impeached out. He got to go, you nasty little ho in the Merry Christmas. You got to go. Phoenix says, not standing in line for work for my food and my family. Andrew says, oh, Lord, I pray for you. Andrew, don't you pray for me. No, I don't want a reprobated mind to pray for me. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you for blessing me, Chris. Edward Thornton says, somewhat floor signs for all of those musketeers and snowflakes that are melting now. You're right, King Edward. They're in trouble. Their leader is falling. London Bridge is falling down, and I'm loving it. King Edward Thornton says, hey, Alan, get Clint out of the chat. He couldn't find what he's named after with 2 hands and a flashlight. I love you. I do, King. Queen Serendipity says, preach with the lit signs. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Scott Jr., you could never get a woman that looked like me. Now, you can get your snag-a-tooth beaver, yeah, with rotten teeth, one teeth snag and the other teeth rotten in front, but you'll never get a woman with pretty teeth like me. Or beautiful skin at my age, or a head full of beautiful hair. And she can be a blonde, but she's going to have stringy hair. She won't have thick, full hair like me, a black woman. Beauty is me, baby. You come from me. The black woman was the first one on this earth. You come from me. So be kind to me, and I give you love. I give you what you want. I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. But if you fuck with me, I drown you. Thank you for the invite of a date, KK. Thank you. Yeah, 93S94 mega crying like snowflakes, honey. Cry me a river. Andrew, my point is, you want me to peg you, and I'm not going to do it. Ask your wife to do it, but you're too ashamed to let her know that you're into that. I can't help you. I may do it with no Vaseline. Take an eggplant instead of no, I'll take a cucumber that's got a little spikes on it and peg you. Phoenix says, former head of DNC fundraiser, Lindell, said Biden not the leader of the last 4 years. Okay. TS Phase, you're in my prayers, baby. Hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button before we get up out of here. I got a little bit more time before we get up out of here, but you need to hit that like button for your mama. Come on. Mama ain't playing. Hit that like button. Stop disappointing me. You coming here and stealing the blessing from others when you don't hit that like button. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. That is a way to donate to my channel and bless me. Also, I have memberships. I have the Rubies membership and the Diamonds membership. When you become a member, you get things that regular subscribers do not get and will not ever see. That's the benefit of having a membership. Hit that like button. We got a couple more minutes in here, babes. Just a moment. I'm going to clean the screen off, okay? Abraham. I don't know why your mama named you that, because you're not of God. You the Antichrist like Trump. Debate that. Debate why your mama didn't want you and your daddy only wants you because he's incest. A sick individual. He's just like Trump. And all the MAGA Republican mediocre white men. Pedos. Eat shit and die.
But she was beautiful.
My stomach churns when the words beautiful and young come out of his mouth.
I was in Nevada in my building in Las Vegas, and I had this beautiful young waitress come up to me. I never talk about beauty anymore because politically, if you mention somebody's beautiful, that's the end of your political career.
Well, you at the end,
I mentioned
fool.
that she was beautiful, but she was beautiful. And she came up and I said, "How you doing?" "Oh, sir, I'm not doing well. The government is horrible on tips." I said, "Really? How do they tax? They tax tips? They tax us and they go after us. I've never seen."
You just talked about beauty. So you can't say, I never talk about beauty anymore. You literally just said a beautiful young waitress. And then at the end you said, but she was beautiful. But you don't talk about beauty anymore, right? You are just a disgusting old man that likes young, beautiful girls. And all those men laughing with you are probably just as guilty.
Beautiful, but she was beautiful.
My stomach churns when the words beautiful and young come out of his mouth.
I was in Nevada.
Do me a favor, one of my moderators, throw Abraham S. out of here. And if you can block him as long as you can. Abraham S. Because I'm going to wring his neck with my words. And I'm tired of saying mean things. Because you come for me, I come back at you. And I come at you a way you won't redeem yourself. You're going to jump from a cliff. And I don't want to be responsible for that. So just leave my chat. Get Abraham S. out of my chat and make it where he can never come back. You ain't going to tell me anything about I don't know Christ when you over there worshiping Donald Trump. If you only had a brain, but you're MAGA, you don't. Get rid of Abraham S. for me right now. Take him out of my chat. Abraham S. Remove him from my chat. No, I don't want to talk about moderators. Remove Abraham S. now. I'm going to do it. I did it. I'm not going to put up with his foolishness anymore. I don't have to. This is my channel. You come for me, I'm going to put you in a chokehold with my words. And I'm not going to let you come up for air. So be kind to me, and I will be kind to you. One moment, please.
I think this man is watching reaction videos or even reading the comments about Zohran Mamdani's victory because
Now the Democrats are so extreme that Miami will soon be the refuge for those fleeing communism in New York City. They flee. They flee. Where do you live? New York City, but I'm trying to leave because I don't want to live in a communist regime.
Au contraire, my friend. People from all over the country is saying Mamdani is my mayor, and they live in like Washington, Idaho, Wisconsin, Texas, Virginia, Maine, California. Everyone's saying Mamdani's my mayor. If anything, I think that people are either gonna want to stay or gonna want to move to New York City. I don't think this man is watching reaction videos or even reading the comments about Zohran Mamdani's victory because
now the Democrats are so extreme that Miami will soon be the refuge for those fleeing communism in New York
Well,
City.
flee, because honey, New York don't care. And the handsome Muslim new mayor that would start in January, he don't care neither, Donnie. You're a sore loser, Donnie. Don't cry, dry your eyes. We don't care. Madani won because he's a better person to benefit New York. Go to Florida. The sun don't like you. You can't sit out in the sun much. Go. Donnie, won't you go back to Florida? Leave DC. They hate you. Like Kelly says, I hate you so much right now. I want to be that way, but I can't be that way because I can't go to heaven hating. But I want to sing that song, you know? One moment, you guys.
No, let's get this money straight. There's money for Israel. There's money for Ukraine. There's money for Argentina. There's money for ICE, but there's no money for food stamps. There's no money for healthcare. There's no money for education. Where's the money that the American people are paying in taxes? It's in the pockets of all of these billionaires. It's in the pockets of all of these greedy politicians. It's in the pockets of all of these corrupt government officials. And we must push back and drive a wedge between our dollar and every single thing that is taking place that is not in our best interest. We have to fight back, y'all. And if we sit still and sit on our hands, it's just going to continue to degrade and erode the American people. No. Let's get this money straight. There's money for Israel. There's
money for Israel. We pay for their health care. They get free health care off of our dime. We give them billions of dollars. But Donald Trump said you don't deserve health care. They even get money to have children. We don't get that. We get a blubber butt behind the resident desk in the Oval Office. That's what we get, America. We get someone that want to take from people. That want to see the American people starve. That's what we get. And the judge said release the snap. They gave him 24 hours yesterday, and the fat guy was shaking in his boots, scared. But I feel like he shouldn't have did it. I wish they would have locked him up. That's what I wish. Lock him up. Impeach Trump 2025. I want him out of there before 2026. I don't care what they got to do. Get him out of there.
Democrats in Congress, I'm talking to you. Hold the damn line. Don't you dare fold like cheap lawn chairs at a cookout. Let's be clear. Republicans have the House. Republicans have the Senate. Republicans have the White House. This government shutdown belongs to Republicans. Don't let them bully you into signing their wish list of cruelty, stripping health care, cutting vital services, and leaving communities to starve. Government is supposed to work for the people. See, some of you have only been trained that it only works for
one moment, y'all. I'll go back and play this because I'm enjoying what she's saying. Jeff Boo, stay out my chat. Don't ever come back here again. The FBI is going to be on you because you come over here and harass me every day. Suck a dick. I apologize to everybody in my chat, but they get on my nerves. MAGA come up here every day and think they're going to continue to bully a black woman. Call me out my name. Tell me they're going to RAPE me. They know where I live and so on and so on. So when I come back at you, don't be surprised because I'm going to put you in the chokehold with my words and I'm not going to let you breathe. So if you don't like what I'm saying to you, don't come for me. You better go talk to your mama because I'm not your mama. I'm not going to be kind when you come for me. I'm not responsible to breastfeed you like the black slaves did your parents and your grandparents. You come for me, I'm going to destroy if you come for me. You need to be in my chat, enjoy it, and make kind comments. I didn't bring you over here to talk to me any kind of way like I'm a slave, because I'm not. I'm black and I'm proud, and I would take you down.
Democrats in Congress, I'm talking to you. Hold the damn line. Don't you dare fold like cheap lawn chairs at a cookout. Let's be clear. Republicans have the House. Republicans have the Senate. Republicans have the White House. This government shutdown belongs to Republicans. Don't let them bully you into signing their wish list of cruelty, stripping health care, cutting vital services, and leaving communities to starve. Government is supposed to work for the people. See, some of you have only been trained that it only works for the rich. So when government actually pauses to say, no, we're not going to rob grandma of her insulin today, suddenly folks want to act like that's un-American. What's un-American is worshiping billionaires like they care about you, thinking their sparkle going to trickle down to your wallet. It won't. The glitter is fool's gold, and you're left sweeping up the crumbs. So Democrats, keep that backbone stiff. You understand me? You better hold the line like it's Black Friday at Walmart and there's only one TV left. Hold it like your mama held that phone call when she was calling and telling your auntie all your business. Don't let go. And Americans, I need you to understand this. Trump is going to fire government workers no matter what, okay? Because the Supreme Court gave him the infinity gauntlet to snap and wipe out anything he wants. Republican Congress will not check him, which means that Democrats are the last firewall standing between you and that incinerator that's coming. So keep the government shut down if you got to. Do it by any means necessary. Better a locked door than opening it to thieves who are only coming to rob you. Because this fight ain't about politics, y'all. It's about survival. And survival means you don't negotiate with the school bully that's been stealing your lunch every day since the first day of school. You plant your feet, you grip tight, and you hold the damn line. Democrats in Congress, I'm talking to you. Hold.
Democrats cannot afford to fold. Right now, Democrats is really helping America, while the MAGA Republicans are taking from America. And if you can't see that, that's not my problem. I'm not here to babysit you and coddle you. No. And if that's what you want, MAGA, don't come back. Donald Trump doesn't even coddle you. He doesn't even care about you. At least I care. I even come in my chat and tell all of you I love you. I try to go to each one of your names and tell you I love you. But I would not accept your abuse in my chat. I don't give a damn you don't like my black skin. I don't like you, but I gotta love you so I can go to heaven. So you need to sit in my chat and be obedient and respectful, because I respect you. But you disrespect me, I'm gonna take you down. I told you that. I don't play. You either gonna come in my chat and be kind and loving, because if I'm giving you love and giving what you need and everything you want while you in my chat, there's no need for you to come for me the way that you are. I can't help your savior, Donald Trump, is illiterate. I can't help your savior is low IQ. I can't help the AOC is smarter than Donald Trump. I can't help the Jasmine Crockett, Queen Jasmine Crockett, is smarter than Jasmine Crockett and you. When Jasmine Crockett is smarter than Donald Trump and you. Don't be mad at the black woman. She went out and got an education. The black woman is the most educated in America. Eat that. That's a fact. And don't get mad at me about it. And I won't feel bad about it. How the hell you got 400 years ahead of us and you at the fucking bottom of the food chain? Explain that, MAGA. Take your ass and get in that food line until you get your food stamps and be grateful. The food banks is there for you to eat. Be grateful, because Donnie didn't give a fuck about you. He took your food stamps. The judge had to make him do the right thing. That's not a man that cares about you. That's a man that says, F you to your face. And when January comes and you get that health care bill, eat dirt. You voted for him. You voted to be mistreated, and you get off on it. I learned it about you in my chat. You come over here and F with me because you're over there jacking off because you like to be abused. I will no longer peg you. Don't bend over because I'm not doing it. And I will not share the Vaseline. One moment, please.
Here we are on day 36 of the government shutdown under Donald Trump 2.0. It's the longest government shutdown in history. I was here for the first one, also under President Donald Trump in 2018, 2019. It is shameful. It is unconscionable. But I want to say that this is not just 36 days. It's actually 47 because the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, sent all of us out of here on September the 19th, 11 days before the shutdown deadline. Can you imagine that kind of failed leadership? As he knew the government would shut down, not doing his job, not legislating as we should, not being here right now negotiating. Democrats have been here each of these weeks, eager, desperate on behalf of our constituents to get this government open so we could fund things and make sure we are servicing our constituents like our veterans and our seniors and many others. You all know also, in addition to this, that SNAP benefits have been ended. The president has been told by 2 courts that he must fund SNAP benefits immediately. He says he will, he says he won't. The speaker does nothing about it. As seniors, children, and veterans go hungry, I have met with such people who rely upon supplemental nutrition to feed their families. This is unconscionable. It is shameful, as the president likes to celebrate gaudy ballrooms and Gatsby events. It is time to reopen the government today.
And MAGA, another thing, what's so effed up? He has a Gatsby event on your dime, the American people. Took your food stamps, and you want to come for me? If anything, you went to the state capitol. Why are you not going to the White House? He took from you, and will continue doing it, MAGA. Get a life and go to the dentist, please. And you need to go have your stomach sucked out because you got a booty do. You need to take what's in your stomach and put it back there in the back because you have nothing back there. You're just like Melania Trump, pancake booty.
Trump took office, Republicans turned on Latinos, but in last night's election, Latinos turned on Trump so hard, the future of the Republican Party might be in danger. About 15 years ago, Republican strategists realized that the number of eligible Latino voters had gotten pretty large and was only going to go up over time. In response, they made a really strong push to recruit Latino voters into the party, playing up issues that might resonate with the Catholic faith and fear-mongering about countries that many of their families may have fled from. Over time, the data showed that this was working, and a significant number of Latinos were turning to the Republican Party. And this remained true even during Trump's re-election campaign, where he promised mass deportations, but with the caveat that they would only affect the worst of the worst. Well, after months of ICE separating innocent families and racially profiling people on the streets, clearly the Latino community has had enough. In Manassas Park, Virginia, where 46% of the population is Latino, Abigail Spanberger outperformed Kamala Harris by 22 points. That wasn't a one-off. This trend was repeated across multiple different states last night. If these stats continue in this direction, this could be the biggest migration away from the Republican Party in modern history. After Trump took office, Republicans turned on Latinos, but in last night's election, Latinos...
It wasn't just black and brown people that set the wave off. The blue wave took off because Republicans voted Democrat too. They did. Many of them. Your own party is tired of you, Donald Trump. And it's just not middle class and poor people. It's people with money disgusted with you, Donald Trump.
This isn't left versus right. It's up versus down. Us against them. And the time has come to do something about it.
It's time to unite.
The People's Sick Day,
Black out the system.
The Big Beautiful Boycott,
The Progressive Network.
and many other movements.
We are locking arms
as one unified force to push the same message.
We the people must fight back.
Must fight back. Must fight
back.
Must fight back.
It's time for one massive block party for the people.
A movement built on unity, power, and resistance.
And we are standing in solidarity to demand the end of this unlawful regime.
We are done with the mass kidnappers.
Done with families afraid to lose health care, food, and housing assistance.
We're done with a broken system that starves the very people who keep it running.
This movement is not about one group.
It's about all of us.
Every worker,
every creator,
and every voice that refuses to be silent.
Right now, we're calling on you specifically
to stand up, join forces, and use your voice
before time runs out.
It's time to rise.
It's time to take back our power.
Together, we are the people.
Together, we are unstoppable.
Let's go.
I wish MAGA could understand that message. Together, we are more powerful. And the ones of us that are going to be together, and we're going to do the blackout from November the 25th to December the 2nd, we're going to be just fine without MAGA joining us. If they don't want to grow this country back to where it needs to be and come off under the Donald Trump regime, we're not going to worry about you. You're going to always be stuck in that trailer park with rotten teeth and a booty do. Yeah. So the blackout is November 25th through December 2nd. Why? Their strength is our spending. And no spending, work, excuses. What if I must spend? Cash only. Small businesses if you must. Again, the blackout is November 25th to December 2nd. We got to do it. You hit them with in their pockets, and that hurts the rich white man, the mediocre white man. Unity matters. We got to come together. And that's why I try to be in here saying I love you and everything, because I want us to pull together. But when you disrespect me and you continue disrespecting me, and I keep saying I love you to you, you ain't going to keep playing in my face. I'm going to take you down and strangle you with my words and don't give a F anymore. You can go back to putting your D-suckers on Donald Trump and his pissy depends, because that's your choice. Morellis, Michelle, you're right. I don't know what she's talking about. Benny says, thank you. I do have nice hair. Okay, King Benny. King says, love you too, Queen. I love you, King. I do. I love you, King Allen. I love you, Victorious One. We're going to be getting out of here. I love you, Marissa. I love you, Benny. I'm not even going to read your comments because some of them are going to be ugly. I'm just going to tell you I love you because I am not going to keep having to squabble with you fools. Not my people that's kind to me, but I'm talking about the people that keep leaving rude, nasty comments. I'm just going to tell you I love you and leave it as that. I love you, BW. I love you, 93S94. I love you, Humberto Perez. I love you, Queen Victorious One. I love you, Alan. I love you, Daryl. I love you, Full Metal Chad. I love you, TT. I love you, King. Oh, you're so kind to me. Thank you for the beautiful comments. I love you, Edward Thornton. I love you. I think I said Full Metal already. I love you, BW. I love you, Gears Nuts. Oh, God. Fix it, Jesus. Okay. Some of these things, the names, I can't say them in my chat. I love you, Sleepy Saint. I love you, Chris. I love you, Zach. I love you, Vinny. I love you, Jerry. I love you, Zach. Well, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. But anyway, I love all of y'all. I'm not going to be able to sit here and read all the names. I'm just going to put it in general. I love all of y'all. Let's keep it nice in my chat. So when you return to my chat, let's be respectful. You can state your opinions without trying to say cruel things to me. Okay? Because when you come to my channel, I give you what you want. I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. It comes from me. I love you guys. Y'all have a beautiful weekend and God bless. Good night.